it's so much more than like the last couple of weeks. I think a lot of guys there know each other a long time. Goes back to last year, basically having the same. A lot of the same guys there. A lot of familiarity. A lot of guys that grew up playing in the USA hockey system. So I just think that for it to culminate that, with that, and have everybody understand the magnitude prior to the tournament of what it would mean to win, and then everything coming true, it's like a dream come true. Honestly, haven't had any time to take anything in. We were just kind of living in the moment the last 3-4 days, and enjoyed it going home, sitting on the couch and hang with my family and talk about it all.
I just asked him, I mean, how tired he is, but like, how much of a whirlwind has it been?
It has, yeah. I mean, we, not much sleep coming here today, but we know we need to get on the ice and be back with the team. We got a game tomorrow. I didn't want to, I want to make sure I'm with it. We're getting back with the guys, getting the flow of things. So it's great to see everybody. I missed all.
How late did you guys get in last night?
We didn't get home till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
But it was important to you to be on the ice today.
Yeah, for sure. I think, it's no secret. We need to go out and sweat a little bit today. And like I said, get back and touch the puck and having a couple reps in the power play, stuff like that. We want to get back. We wanted to come here today. Looking forward to it. Now we feel better going in tomorrow, I think.
The role that you guys were asked to play there, and the PK having the success it did in particular, how proud of you are that, and how well do you feel like you guys were able to showcase the reasons that they wanted you on the team?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was the same as the Four Nations. Virtually the exact same role. I think we kind of had an idea of what that was going to look like. We take a lot of pride in that, with the Rangers, let alone with them. So I mean, it's we understood that was going to be a big part of it, and it wasn't just us. I mean, there's the defenseman we had helping us, the other forwards that were Nelson and Larkin, did such a good job, and everybody's just on the same page. It's a lot of similar systems around the league, so it wasn't much, strategically you have to worry about. It's just execution and pace and speed and bear down, and I'm really glad. It felt really good to have the success there for sure.
The intensity.
Have you been known to be a crowd surfer before?
No, certainly have not.
Or a singer.
I've done karaoke a time or two, but I definitely haven't crowd surfed before. I figure, there's ever a time and place, why not?
How did the whole Washington experience? What was that like to go there and be part of this event and meet the president? All that
yeah, I mean, just to be invited, that's so special. I haven't been there to tour around the Capitol or the White House or anything before, so just to see that and see how big everything is such a big part of American history, and it's been around for a really long time. So I just felt super honored to be a part of that and represent our country, and obviously the reason we got to go there was a special reason also. So it was a really whirlwind of a 2-3 day period for sure.
Another question I asked Vince, I'll give you, just curious to hear your thoughts. Just the discourse surrounding all that, like what are your thoughts on that, and why was it important to you to go?
Well, yeah, I mean, we got invited to go, right? I mean, like I said, that's a super humbling opportunity. I think we all, as Americans, all went there with one thing on our minds: bringing home a gold medal, and that was us, and that was the women's team. We spent so much time with them. We spent unbelievable people, and I got to go to their game. I took my daughter to go see I think 2 or 3 of their games and the gold medal game, and everybody came together as a country, in the dorms and in the village, and I don't follow all the noise on the outside. I mean, I'm not even on. I don't have the internet right now, basically. So we just enjoyed ourselves, and like I said, we're very proud to be Americans, and we came back with a gold medal, and that's the reason we went there. So we feel really proud and lucky to have all the opportunities we've had over the last couple of days.
What was your daughter's reaction?
She cries the whole game. She's shocker. She's a little bit emotional. She's into it for sure. She was really lucky. She got to meet a lot of the players after one of the games in the preliminary rounds, and she was that was her Super Bowl. She was on top of the world. So really really lucky for everything we got to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to go down as one of the greatest things to ever happen to me. One of the best, as far as hockey goes, that's the pinnacle of my career, and it was a blast. And to do it with a good group of guys, my family being over there, it was awesome.
What how tired? First off, how tired are you?
Exhausted, yeah. It's been a long 72 hours. Didn't sleep much before either of the final 2 games either, so there's been a lack of sleep for sure.
Before the tournament, we talked about the intangibles you bring and some of the reasons that you felt like you were on the roster, whether it's PK, faceoffs, all that stuff. Do you feel like you showcased, why you were there and what you wanted to accomplish and what you fit the role that they asked you to be in?
Yeah, I mean, we won a gold medal, right? It's validation, I think, for me, personally, just knowing all the noise that was out there and knowing what my role was going to be over there and being able to do it as well as we did. Me and JT being 100% on the penalty kill and taking a lot of D-zone face-offs and whatnot, and doing all that stuff. And there's definitely a lot of validation behind coming out with a gold.
What were the games like? Like the intensity of it, obviously a few overtime games, the quality and caliber of players that are on the ice for a lot of those games. Like, how would you describe that?
Yeah, it's best on best hockey. We finally got it back. We finally got NHL players over there. It's as good as it gets. There's no, like, you feel like you can get away from some top guys in the NHL whenever you're not going against the first line or second line. You can't over there. Like, there's 4 first lines on every team, and it's just elite company to be over there and to be able to come back with a gold is something that will stick with me forever.
What I couldn't help but watch that quarterfinal game in Sweden. What was that handshake line when you shook Mika's hand? What was that like?
I mean, just I felt for him. I love Mika to death, and he obviously was going through it with nobody wants to lose in the Olympics, and I was just trying to, I don't know, give him a hug and try to pick him up a little bit, but it's not something you can do right after a game like that.
The whirlwind of from the moment it ended, it seems like you guys have been nonstop. Like, what have been some of the most memorable parts of the last few days? Just kind of the afterglow and all that.
I'm actually really looking forward to going home today and sitting on my couch for the first time and, like, just, I don't know, reflecting, because we literally have not stopped since the game. I mean, it was game and to party and to fly to Miami and to party and to fly to Washington, White House, and to flying home last night and coming straight here this morning. So I haven't really had time to look back at it all yet, but everything about it, just being with that group of guys was so much fun in Milan post game with everybody and all the families, and being able to share that moment with all of our families that were able to travel over there. It was so special. And then obviously the parties that happened post Milan too were pretty fun. So been soaking it all in.
What was the Washington experience like to be there in that setting with the president and all that? I mean, what'd that mean to you guys?
It's so, like, I've never been to the White House. I've never been to the Capitol building. The last time I was anywhere near any of that was, I think, U17s. We went to D.C. and, like, walked down the street to, like, look at the White House from afar, and before we went overseas to take it all in. It's such an honor to be able to go do that. As an American, we love our country, and to go to Washington and be able to do all that with the president was awesome.
You have to meet the president?
Yeah, we got to go to the Oval Office. We did a little bit of a tour of the White House, and then they obviously did that. They announced us at the State of the Union, which was really cool.
What's your take on just the discourse surrounding all of that? Like, do you have much of a thought on the various opinions that have been floating around and your reason for wanting to be there?
I mean, it's just it's sad, really. That, for me, I mean, it's sad that it's getting politicized the way it is. We're all very proud to be Americans, and we were all so proud to go over there and win a gold medal. Like, we went over there with a job, and it was to win gold and do it for our country and for everybody back here, and we were able to do that. And it's sad that it automatically gets turned into something political when all we really wanted to do was represent everybody in here and everybody in our country as well as we could.